His love life is talked about all over the internet. He was on Dancing with the Stars, despite not being able to dance. He once wrangled a kangaroo with his bare hands.
I did what?
He's your favorite reality TV fuckboy reformed. He can make a woman fall in love at first sight. He is Harry Jowsey, boyfriend material.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Boyfriend Material. I have a bone to pick with a few of you. There's a lot of you guys listening that haven't subscribed. If you're listening to this and you want to be a good friend and you want a big kiss on the forehead, please subscribe to the podcast because we love you. Today is a very exciting episode because I have my ex-girlfriend on the podcast.
Stop.
Okay. Chloe's never my ex. Chloe Veitch, by the way. Hi, guys. Chloe's here. Say
Netflix. Hi, guys. Right. Look, sorry to just brush past you. I've acknowledged that you're there and you're listening. You are... Explain.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, for people who don't understand what's going on, at the start of Perfect Match, I said I had 3 exes on the first season, which later on I cleared up that it was just 2 on the show. But I thought it was funny. I was like, you know what would be funny is if I say 3 and then that distracts people from my actual exes. And
Why was used as a diversion?
Yeah, I used Chloe as like a little like, okay, let's all put our eyes on Chloe instead of the other 2.
Thank you.
Because you're my best friend.
Exactly.
I love you.
I love you. So yeah.
Wait, okay, how did you feel about seeing that though? Were you mad at me?
When I see it, I was like, this little fucker. This guy. But you know what? It was just like, oh, it's Harry.
Yeah.
It's cheeky, funny.
Did it cause any problems at home? Because I know you've been seeing someone.
It was like, hang on a second. You're Harry's ex. And I was like, whoa. Let me just clear it up for a second. I'm not. But then when Netflix ran with the idea and put like a monologue of both your exes.
Montage.
Montage. I would say montage.
Is it not a monologue? Monologue's when you just speak.
Some montage. Sorry, I'm so dyslexic. They put me on it.
Yeah, which funny.
Which is great because at least I had my appearance on Perfect Match season 2.
That's what I'm saying.
High five.
You're welcome.
Probably gained another 15 followers.
Yeah. Wait, so let's talk about the first time that we ever met. We met, was it 5 years ago?
Yeah, about 5 years ago.
On tour at the Endel.
Yeah, and you've been like thrush. I haven't been able to get rid of you.
Oh. Have you had thrush?
Yeah.
What?
I think I currently have it now. To be honest with you, it's been a bit foisty.
What?
I'm joking.
Wait, yeah. Okay, let's talk about kind of life since Tour at the Handle. Like we met, we had the best time. It was obviously crazy, life-changing for both of us.
Insane.
And now Chloe has taken it a step further and she has her own Netflix show called Sneaky Links. Do you want to talk about that at all? I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Honestly, I feel like it's such a big thing for me, only because I went ghost mode for like a good year or 2. And I feel like everyone's been like, where's Chloe? She's fallen off. She's like not as relevant. But I've been trying to keep out as many scandals as I can because I'm just like, I really just want to host and I don't want to be tied to like Chloe from Talk to Handle, you know, and I want to utilize that and put because I love love.
Yeah.
You know,
It's so good.
I love love, and hosting this Netflix show has been insane. Like they give you an earpiece.
Oh, did they tell you what to say?
Kind of, yeah.
Is it weird? Because when I hosted the first show I ever was on, I went back for the second season. They gave me an earpiece and they would say the lines and then there'd be a pause. And then as I'd go to say the lines again, they would start talking and it would just throw me off.
Yeah, well, because I've got ADHD.
Oh. It's
like I hear multiple voices in my head every time. It's not schizophrenia. It's definitely ADHD.
That sounds like schizophrenia.
But like, you know that little voice in your head that tells you got to do your washing, you got to post on social media, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then the anxiety, It was like having Sky Daddy in my ear.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah, Sky Daddy. It kind of just quietened all the noise, but it was crazy. Like,
yeah, what was it like walking into a situation? It's a dating show, right?
Yeah, dating show.
Can you tell anything about it?
Yeah, so a press article just come out. So, I mean, it's coming out next year. So I'm like, I'm glad that I can talk about it.
It's a lot of promo. It's a lot of lead up.
They clearly want me to promote the hell out of it. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So it's called Sneaky Links Dating After Dark.
Wait, dating after dark?
Yeah.
Why is it after dark?
Because a sneaky link is someone that you only link up with in the dark.
Oh.
But we want to do the opposite.
You want to do it in the daytime?
Exactly.
Wow, what a twist.
I know.
What a twist.
But I've had multiple sneaky links.
On the show?
No.
What?
I'm a host. I'm professional. But I mean, in real life, I feel like all the dating shows that we watch nowadays, it's so overly twisty and so overly just emphasised, and there's too much drama for no reason. We both know that.
It sucks.
Do you know what I mean? And we watch it back, and it gets to a point where we're like, I don't remember it happening like that.
Yeah.
Or hang on a second, that's a little bit cheeky from the
Oh,
the editors, you know.
Perfect match.
Didn't want to say anything. So yeah, being the host was different from being a talent to now a host. Imposter syndrome still hit though. I was like,
Really?
oh, yeah.
How did you feel? Like, what was the vibe like from being a contestant to a host? Did it feel different?
Do you know what? It just felt like home.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I'm born to do this. I need to just do it. And I was like everyone's best friend. I wasn't the typical host. Like, hi guys, welcome to the show. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It was like, I've been here before.
Yeah.
If you want any advice, you want any help. It was almost like a best friend vibe as a host. Yeah.
Really?
I'm excited for you to see it.
Do you know are you allowed to say how many contestants there are?
No, but there are.
Okay.
They're hot as fuck.
What?
Can I swear? Yeah.
What? Chloe, it's my show.
Fuck.
You can say whatever you want. But were you nervous on the first day though? I can imagine it'd be scary.
Yeah, I had 3 coffees, 2 Celsiuses. Sponsor me. I'm joking. They gave like 10-page scripts. You have an idea of what it's going to be like, and then when you get there, it's like, right, you need to learn all the names, all the faces. You need to understand all their backgrounds.
that's
You
scary.
need to know what to say, how to introduce it. It's not live; it can be edited, but it's like you're standing in front of different people, multiple
it's scary.
people, and they're looking at you to direct the show. And I'm like,
Oh, that's scary.
I'm just you though.
Yeah. That is scary. Did you forget anyone's fucking names? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just like, hey?
Multiple.
Really?
And then Sky Daddy would go, oh, no, it's this name. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, shit.
sorry, guys. Multiple times I forgot the lines and I'm like, what the fuck? What do I do? And I'd just go. And then Sky Daddy would go and prompt me the line. And I'd go, oh,
Really?
okay.
Was it pretty on script, or you could say and go a little bit wild if you
It was
wanted to?
meant to be on script-ish. But then as soon as they realised that I was capable of just like winging it, they were like, okay, Chloe.
Yeah. let
Here's
it do
the
its thing.
script. Sit with the script writer and just write your own lines.
What was the what's the next goal now? You want to go into more hosting, or is it you want to do another like competition style show?
Hosting.
Really?
Just hosting, yeah.
Really? What advice
Definitely.
would you give to another contestant that wants to get into hosting?
I feel like just nurture all the relationships that you've got. Don't go out into the world necessarily wanting to gain something from someone.
Right.
Because if you're friends with that person and you build a genuine relationship with that person, they're going to put your name in the right room.
That's true.
I feel like if you're just like entitled and you walk in arrogant and you're like bossing people around diva style, it's like, we're not going to want to work with you.
It's kind of crazy. That's what's happened to a lot of people on Perfect Match as well.
Yeah.
I've heard like horror stories.
Who?
Well, I'll tell you after. I've heard crazy horror stories
Okay.
of people that have, before Perfect Match, when we met them, sweet, wholesome, loving people. And then now I'm hearing like publicists not wanting to work with them, not being invited to events anymore because they're like being divas and stuff like
And
that.
that is how not to host a show.
Yeah, that's how to not get any sort of
Yeah.
career in this industry.
Yeah.
Like turning into a diva and acting like you're entitled to everything
Definitely.
is the worst, and it won't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
So you say like talking about like kind of staying out of drama and staying out of all that stuff. Do you think that helped you, or you just don't want to be in drama at all?
To be honest, I think both. I feel like it's kind of it's a pro and a con in my life, because I need to be more relevant in terms of being involved a lot more on social media when like people talk shit about me, or I don't know, like certain exes of yours reach out and stab me in the back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I would love to just jump in full flame, but I just know that there's a line, a respectable line for me,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be known as
I think
trouble star.
that's what I realize as well. Is I think with all this drama and all this stuff from Perfect Match and seeing them spark up and talk shit again, it's like, what are you doing? Like, go get a hobby, because like I don't care. Like, I don't think I've commented on any drama like most recently. Like, I've been trying to follow your lead a little bit and just be like, who cares? Like, I'm just gonna post things that make me happy and like hang out with people that make me happy, because it's also like, it's just so, I don't know, even with Perfect Match, I was thinking about it, like, this is this was like 3 weeks, and it was a blip in time. I knew these people for 3 weeks, and then I haven't seen many of them up until now. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it was a short span in our life, and that's what it is. It's not like a true reflection of anyone's character.
Yeah.
So I was like, I remember like looking at all this stuff. I was like, who really cares? Like, it's not a big deal. Like, and then you see these people that are so serious about it. I'm like, dude, just relax. Like, who cares? Just have fun. You fucking silly goose. Anyway.
Goose.
Goose.
Silly goose.
Enough about me. But okay, back to Sneaky Links. If you weren't a host, could you see yourself as a contestant on this show?
110% 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Like, I feel like... because I feel like in my mind, I've evolved a lot more from a contestant to host.
Yeah.
I don't want to do any more reality dating shows. But I could definitely see myself as a contestant on this show because it's one of the most relatable shows I've ever been involved in. Yeah.
Well, what other shows have you done? You done X on the Beach?
I was very cheeky on that one.
You done The Circle? You done X on the Beach? Taught to Handle?
Taught to Handle, The Circle, Perfect Match, X on the Beach, Celebrity Ghost Trip, The Hunted, which was really fun. That was for charity. I had to go on the run from the police for 2 weeks. No money, no food, no clothes. Didn't shower for 2 weeks.
Gee, that sounds like my upbringing.
Oh,
On the run from the
Harry.
cops. Nah, it was that bad. Wait, why the fuck did you do that?
For cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heartless piece of shit.
Fuck.
You just spat all over me.
Yeah, sorry. That just, my bad. Yeah, that sounds like a good show. Yeah, I wouldn't shower for kids.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
it was
loved
good.
it. Yeah.
Did you do it by yourself?
No. No.
No?
I done it with a drag queen called the Vivian.
The Vivian?
Yeah.
How was that?
Insane.
Really? Like
Yeah.
a good time?
Yeah, it was great. I loved
Oh.
it. I tried anal the other day. Was that too much?
For the first time ever?
Why did you bring me on here, Harry?
That's so good. That was the best
He's-
transition.
He's blushing as if to
That
say.
was, I mean, I'm trying to get deep. Like, do you think he's gonna propose? Like, I've tried anal the other day.
Well,
Wait,
no, because that ties into the proposal. I wouldn't have
What?
anal. I wouldn't have anal with him if I didn't want him to propose. No one's ever been in there. It's exclusive.
and how was that? Was it shitty?
No,
It was nice.
surprisingly not with my IBS. You know what that's
That's
like.
what I was thinking.
Exactly.
I'm like, we know you've got a leaky ass.
It wasn't that leaky that night, I don't think.
But extra lube.
The lights were off.
Yeah,
It was sensual.
it was good. Did you light a candle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that aloe diffuser on
Oh, really?
that blows steam into the air. So it was very like,
Oh, that was sensual. Did you play music?
no. We just went straight in.
He went straight in.
No. I don't know why I brought it up.
Did he warm it up? He put a finger in. He just dived straight in.
I think we just went for it.
Whose idea was that?
I don't know.
You're like, hey, I want to get married.
No, I
but
think
before
he-
we do that, just put it in my ass.
He looked at me and went, shall we? And I was like, all right.
Really?
So it was just kind of like a mutual exchange.
Well, I hope so. Wait,
It was better than what I thought it was going to be. But I've now said to him, it's once a year.
yeah, well.
I feel like as a woman, you have to set that boundary of like, okay, if you're going to go near the ring.
You need to put a ring. Wait.
I'm going to tell him that.
Yeah.
Should I ring him?
You're like, hey, we just had a crazy revelation. Wait, so were you just lay there confused? Like, oh, this is what it feels like? Or were you just moaning like crazy and
No,
trying to...
I think I was just, I can't remember, to be honest. It all happened so quick.
Were you walking funny after it?
A little bit. It was a little bit sore.
Okay.
Let's not go any deeper.
Okay, sorry. I'm just because I've only ever done it once. Like I had my girlfriend, we did it once, and then I was scarred for life. I've never gone near anyone's poo shoot ever since. Let's talk a little bit more about you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're originally from Essex,
Yeah.
in the UK. Now you've just moved to LA. How come that decision came about? Was it the show or just life?
I mean, I feel like it should have happened years ago, but like, you know me, I'm very family orientated.
Yeah.
You've made the move, and I'm sure it was a difficult decision to like actually make the transition of like, okay, no,
No.
not at all. It was just like, I'm just,
Yeah, no, it
bye.
was, bye. Like, get out of here, you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Get out of my
fuck you.
face.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're
I mean,
messed
I
up.
feel like I had that attitude towards certain people in the town itself because it's such a small town. But then
Yeah.
because my family and just a lot of stuff's been going on with my mum, my dad, and I'm just like, I felt obligated, you know, to like care for them and be there. And obviously I love them, their family. And I feel like this was the time where I'm like, I'm either going to make the move now or I'm never going to make the move. And I need to take the L and be like, TV is not for me. I need to just stay in my hometown.
Yeah.
And the depression kicked in, the anxiety and everything else. And I just thought, I just need to just do it.
Yeah.
So I moved here, literally landed for 3 days in LA with all my suitcases, flew to the location that I filmed Sneaky Links, was there for a month.
Wow.
And then came back to my apartment, and then I've had to make a house a home.
Wow.
Yeah, so being in LA, so different.
Is it daunting or is it been
Daunting,
okay?
scary. I need to find friends.
What has been the biggest thing or the best thing about moving to LA for you?
I would say just the mindset of everyone. The mindset in my hometown is so small, and moving here, everyone's just like doing something. They have plans, they have goals, and you walk into a room and you tell people about what you want to do and what you've just achieved, and it's like you don't feel like someone's dimming your light.
Yeah.
It isn't always crowded with jealousy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, good for you. Yeah, you can do that.
Well, it's also tough. I've seen friends in the UK reality TV scene, and they just don't want to work with each other. They don't want to collab with each other. Like,
it doesn't happen.
No one's
It
happy
really
for each
doesn't.
other.
It doesn't happen. Like the YouTubers, the TikTokers, the people, like the influencers, the TV personalities, they don't ever want to meet up and collab because it's like, no, I'm going to beat you. And it's like a competition.
It's like there's so much abundance for everyone. Who
Yeah,
cares?
literally.
Like, and that's also like with you doing TV hosting, okay, that opens up more opportunities for the rest of us because they're like, okay, well, we saw what Chloe did on this and she was a previous contestant.
Yeah.
Maybe we could take a risk with someone else and then see what
100%,
happens.
yeah.
Which is like, at the end of the day, like, everyone should succeed. There's so much success for everyone.
If anyone came up to me and said, how did you do it? I would give them the full blueprint.
How did you do it?
Okay.
No, we touched on it. But okay, back to the difference between UK and LA. Obviously, you're in a relationship now, but you've been to LA a few times before. Do you think it's harder to date in the UK or the US?
I feel like in the UK, there's not many people there. In the US, there's a lot of people. However, I don't know the culture. I don't know what the definition of fuckboy is in the US.
Neither.
People say it's a Chad.
Yeah, well, he's right here.
I'm
so.
like, what is a Chad? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just point it. If someone asks you, just point a photo of me and be like,
Chad.
yeah, or like frat star. People call me a frat star.
Oh, fratty.
Yeah, Freddy.
All right, Freddy.
Freddy.
Look, frat.
Did you date Shane from?
No.
Oh, you never dated? Okay. Have you dated any American guys?
I wanted to leave Shane on Perfect Match, but then felt too bad to leave him before I said he was my perfect match. Cried my eyes out for a solid 3-4 hours and was like, I need to make this decision. Because he was angry. He was angry, he was explosive. And there was times where it was just like, he threatened to leave so many times. And then the security would come down and be like, we need to just make sure it doesn't get out of control.
Really?
And towards the end, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to say you're my perfect match just for saying you're my perfect match.
Just to make sure.
Because I don't want to cause drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing on their shows. There's already so much drama
And I thought
anxiety.
it would be easier.
Well, yeah.
But clearly not.
But
But now I'm fucking tied to his name. And everyone's like, where's Shane? I'm like, we knew each other not even 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. It's not that serious, guys. Yeah, and also those shows, like, there's just so much anxiety and stress around it as well. If I had a partner that was losing their mind and being crazy and going nuts, I would be like, I'm checking out. I gotta go.
Well, it's like, say if you got kidnapped, right? What would you do to escape? You would just be nice, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be like, blah, 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 blah. You'd be like, do you want me to make you a cup of tea or something? Like, it's the fight or flight mode that gets instilled in you.
Wait,
Do you not think?
that's your advice? If you got kidnapped, you're gonna be like, you know what? Let's be friends. You want a cup of tea? Let me go get it.
I feel like I would definitely lean more into being nice and not complain.
Yeah, like, it's so nice. You took me. I don't have to pay bills anymore. Get to hang out with you. Free food. Just
Tie me up, I
vibing?
don't mind it.
Yeah. Oh.
Kinky. Bit too much.
Kinky.
Bit too much.
What do you think the main difference is between dating American men and UK men?
Oh, God. I mean, I can only compare it to someone that I've dated in the US before. And hockey player, gobshite.
Gobshite?
Just entitled as fuck. Not US men in general as a whole, but
okay.
from my experience.
The ones that you've dated?
The one that I dated was very like, I'm going to buy you a full new wardrobe of aloe because the clothes you wear look too tacky. And it's like...
Wait, what?
People in
Wait,
LA...
is that the one I know?
Yeah.
He
People
said
in
that?
LA care too much about what people think.
Yeah, well, it's also this industry as well, I think.
Yeah.
I think LA's different. I feel like if you go to Texas, whatever else, it's going to be a little bit more laid back, or maybe like Florida, but I feel like in LA, that guys... I think because so many dudes have money here, so many people have money, they want to show that like, oh yeah, I'm on this level, I can do this or whatever else. Like I could buy you this, I could do that. It's also like when I've been like, well, lucky I'm funny and I know I'm a good time to be around, so I don't have to lean on like
100%,
money.
yeah, definitely.
But what about the UK guys? What's the difference there?
Difference in the UK guys, I just think their humour's just totally different.
I like dating Australians. And like UK girls,
yeah,
you're a little bit more playful, have a little bit more fun.
Definitely.
But everyone's just so serious over here.
Yeah, literally.
Nice.
And do you remember on Talk to Handle when I was like, I want a geezer, lemon squeezer, Bacardi breezer, fridge freezer, and I was like singing that song the whole time?
Yeah.
That is Joel.
Oh, really?
Geezer.
He's a lemon squeezer?
He's a lemon squeezer, scaffolder by trade.
Yeah, do you want to talk about him a little bit? Like, how did he come about? How did you guys meet?
We've known each other our whole lives.
Really?
So he was best friends with my brother.
Yeah.
Knew my parents. His best friend that isn't my brother is my best friend's older brother that I'm the godmum to, and he is the godfather to their child.
Just had a stroke.
Sounds quite incest, but it's not.
Yeah, so how did you guys meet? Over the baby?
No, so we met years ago because
your brother.
he was always around the friendship groups and my brother and stuff, and then we were just like, we'd always flirt and have like cheeky kisses now and again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
And then when did it get serious? When we're moving in together?
I would say about a year and a half ago, we were like, okay, we can really I can see this working.
Yeah.
But then I didn't want that divide of, even though he does what he does and he's like a tradesman and I do what I do, I didn't want that to get in between us. I want him to understand my industry.
Has there been big struggles? Because I've dated people that aren't in this industry at all, and even with the podcast and stuff, they've been like, wait, why would you say that? Or I feel like you're maybe like, was that exaggerated or whatever else? Have you had struggles like that, or things that you've had to like communicate through?
Previously with other relationships, but with him, no.
Really? He just gets it?
He just gets it.
Really?
It's like, you need to go do this, you want to go do that, you want to run with that narrative, you want to post this. Like, he just trusts me. And you would think that someone that wasn't in the industry dating someone that is, it's almost like it automatically comes with that level of insecurity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want her to be this like powerhouse and but we are each other's powerhouses in different ways.
Yeah.
And I think he's mature enough to realize that, and he gives me that sense of security.
That's really special, because I know a lot of girls that are successful. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was this lady who's in the Secret Service, and she was talking about dating early on, and it was hard for guys to like wrap their head around it, because, you know, that's quite a big job, and also like the amount of success she was seeing, that was like really difficult for guys to wrap their head around. Have you experienced that at all? Like, not with him, but like early on when you started coming up?
Yeah, I feel like I was very naive when I first started dating, because I'm a lover girl. Like, obviously I've been on multiple dating shows. God.
Little lovey.
Such a great part of my life. I loved it. It got to the point where I was blind.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's telling me to do this because he loves me.
Yeah.
He's telling me not to do this because he loves me.
He loves you.
And then it's like, not everyone is as nice as you.
Yeah.
He's probably controlling you.
Yeah.
So it came to that realization. I mean, I've been to therapy, couples therapy. I've been in multiple different relationships I won't go too deep into it, but
has couples therapy helped? I've always thought about doing it, but I've never been in a relationship. I'm like, I just want to do it. Just to say I did it.
Go with Bruce.
Yeah, be like, hey, they're gonna be, what's wrong? I was like, my dog just eats too much food. Like, well, it's my fault.
And he's pissing me off.
Yeah, and he pissed on my bed the other day.
Oh, God.
He does a little pee protest when he gets mad at me. If I don't walk up enough, or if I leave, I'll be in the shower and I'll check my bed, and he's just like pissed all over it. Just like a walking piss.
And wow.
Yeah.
So it's a squat and run.
No, he just. Well,
does he ever do this thing, right, where he puts his paws on the floor, gets his arsehole on the carpet, and then like scoots?
No, he's never had worms, so he's okay.
No, but that happens when there's like crusty poo on the poop hole.
Are we going back to poop?
Sorry.
Okay. All right. Final question for you, and this is a serious one because we've known each other for 5 years, and I really want your honest opinion. Do you think I'm boyfriend material? It should be.
I want to know because I want to think of reasons why.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
I
That
don't
was a
just
follow-up
want.
question.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Very long pause. No, you are.
Yeah, thank you.
Harry Jowsey is boyfriend material.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay, but you're gonna need to give a reason.
The reasons being. The reasons being, you are empathetic. You are sympathetic with other people. You check in on your friends all the time. And I know that when you find that person, that woman, you're just going to give her your undivided attention and care, and you're mentally going to be there for her emotionally. I just know it.
Oh.
Because like, even though I've lived across the pond in London, you've always checked up. I've always checked in on you. And even though the distance is there, it's like when you care for someone, you're not a shitty person, H.
No.
You know, you're a really, really good person. I just want more people to know and see that.
Well, it's tough when I go on these shows and I'm a sausage, and then they splice shit around. I'm like, I was better than that.
You were a sausage.
Yeah, it's also TV, but
Yeah.
that's really sweet.
It's not who you are, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I've got to play it up, or else I'm not gonna be on TV.
Yeah, good people do shitty things. Doesn't mean they're shitty people.
Yeah.
We always revert back to shit, didn't we?
Yeah. What is going?
Oh God.
Damn, that felt like a therapy session. I was gonna cry.
I
That
know.
was
Stop
really
it. I got really
sweet.
emotional.
That was really sweet. Okay, before we move on, is there anything you think I should improve on?
Keep your dick in your pants.
Okay, that's a good point. Anyway, so we're gonna move on now. It's time for if it looks like a red flag. Now, these are situations that you have submitted. So if you want to submit your situation, please go to boyfriendmaterial.iamunwell.com and submit them, please. But today's person, Chloe, is gonna take over control, and she's gonna give her opinions, her red flag, green flag, beige flag on these situations. So our first situation, Chloe.
I'm so excited.
Are nipple piercings a no-go? I've had my cherries pierced for 3 years now, and I absolutely love them. However, my ex, who I was with for 1.5 years, would slut shame me for having them pierced. As I re-enter the dating world, will men automatically assume I'm a slut for having pierced tits? Are they a red flag?
No, they are not a red flag. And
Show
whoever...
us.
Green flag all the way. Oh my God, is she joking? Being called a slut for having nipple piercings. Fuck your ex.
Yeah, what a fucking dingbat.
Yeah, sorry.
Personally, if I met a girl with pierced nipples, I'll marry her. I love it. I think they're freaky and like fun. And they're like...
But I just think I personally would be able to get them done because after I had my surgery, I can't feel them. They severed all the nerves, right? Great. But I'm just a wimp when it comes to needles.
Oh.
Keep them pierced. And do you know what? Just to say screw you, get your clit done and all.
Yeah, and your tongue.
Yeah.
Get everything pierced.
Do it. Go on a massive piercing protest.
I think slut shaming's silly. You're
It
a
is.
goose. You're gonna slut shame for getting your titties, like your tatas pierced? Like,
He
that's
was-
crazy. Like, there's worse things that people could do.
He was definitely insecure about that.
Yeah, he wants his pierced.
He wants his pierced.
He's projecting.
He's projecting his insecurities and his small penis.
Well, yeah, he should get his fucking penis pierced.
Did you know that you can get dick filler?
I've Googled it.
I thought you were going to say I've had it.
I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like, did you know? Because I saw this guy on TikTok called The Dick Talk on TikTok.
Right.
No,
The dick talk.
because he's like a doctor that focuses on cocks, and he was talking about dick filler. But the problem is, after like 6 months or so, the filler migrates to the base of the penis. So then it's just like this like fat little like lumpy, and then as it goes up,
It's like a traffic cone.
Yeah, it goes back to normal.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like, I just don't know if I would be able to, like, that's scary.
Just get your nipples pierced.
Yeah, yeah, that will fix everything. Okay, next one. Okay, I'm currently seeing a guy who I know I'm going to marry. But here's the thing. I'm going on a bachelorette trip soon, and I want to flirt with men. And honestly, maybe even make out with one. Listen, I'm not married to this guy yet, so I think I have every right to have a little fun. Am I the red flag? Girl.
Yes.
Yeah, give her a red flag. She deserves it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, give you a take.
An aware red flag.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she's aware.
She knows.
I think you could turn this pretty little red flag into a pretty little green flag if you were just honest and transparent with your partner.
There you go. Just let him know.
Just tell him, I want to smoochy smooch. Just set boundaries. I'm not going to get it stuck in my ass. I just want a little tongue session.
Well, tonguing can always lead to more.
It could. And I feel like just because you're not married doesn't mean you aren't exclusive to each other.
Yeah.
Because you're in a relationship. You're in a committed relationship.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. If you're going on a bachelorette trip, there shouldn't be other men around.
No.
Also.
It's a bachelorette trip.
Yeah, you should, like, I think that's a red flag. And also, like, if you're serious about marrying this guy, you don't need to do that. Go tongue him.
Yeah.
Tell him to put a wig on.
Yeah.
Do some role play. Get in a police outfit and come in and be like,
Just,
here I am. I'm a plumber.
yeah. Or I'm a scaffolder.
I'm a scaffolder.
I'm a lemon squeezer geezer.
Yeah, I'm a lemon squeezer geezer. I'm coming in. I want to clear your pipes.
Or just introduce another woman or man and have a threesome.
There you go. That could be fun.
I don't think that he would turn that down.
Well, he might.
And if he does,
He's the one to marry.
don't marry him.
What? What? Wait, what? Because I feel like if he's like committed, you're gonna marry him. He loves
but
you.
if she's got different morals that don't align with his,
Yeah.
then it's not going to work.
Yeah, I feel like you're not serious if you're gonna fuck someone else or kiss someone else
No.
or text another guy on a night out. Anyway, next one. Okay, he cheated on his girlfriend to get with me, but I truly believe we're soulmates. Is he a red flag, and will he do the same to me eventually?
I've been in that situation before.
Oh, have you? Chloe.
Uh,
Chloe.
yeah.
I think it's a beige.
Okay.
I'm a beige boy on this one.
Let's do a beige then.
What are you feeling?
I feel like I've done it.
Yeah.
But the reason why I done it was because it's like, I'm not feeling this person. I don't have the balls to end it yet. I'm just going to get with someone.
Right. So then they don't take you back. I think that I have the number one rule is you lose them how you get them. So,
yeah.
And I've been in relationships where someone's cheated on me. Cheated on their partner with me, and then we've dated, and then they've cheated on me with someone else. And I'm like, okay, well, number one rule, you lose them how you get them.
Yeah.
So I feel like number one, trust your instincts. I think it's a beigey.
Yeah.
Like, if you really, like, in your whole heart believe you're soulmates, there's nothing wrong with this person,
Then you wouldn't have beige flags.
yeah, you wouldn't be confused with it.
No.
Okay, next one. My boyfriend and I have been dating for about 9 years. He still has yet to propose. Also, we live separately, even though I asked many times, is this a red flag?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Imagine dating someone for 9 years, knowing that you want to marry this person. You're asking them to move in multiple times, and he just comes up with an excuse every time.
Yeah, my problem is, like, I meet a girl for 9 minutes, and I'm like, do you want to move in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then same, me and Joe only knew each other for 15 years, but we were only dating for... We were only dating for 4 weeks, and then we moved in together.
Really?
When you know, you know.
9 years is crazy.
Beige flag.
Beigey boy.
I just think maybe
We need a little bit more context.
he loves differently.
I think we need a little bit more context, because I feel like having your space between your partner is so essential. Having different friend groups, doing different shit is super essential.
Yeah.
Because you can live different lives, but also come home to each other and have something exciting to talk about. I feel like if you're in each other's hair too much, it's a bit crazy. But if you've been together for 9 years, number one, you should probably be married.
There is a statistic. I don't know the number, but It basically says that if you're compatible with that person and you're together, it's around the 3-4 year mark that you actually propose.
Really?
And if it's been anywhere over 5 years, it
It's not gonna happen.
decreases and drops significantly that
So-
he's not going to propose.
What do you think? She should give him an ultimatum?
I think ultimatum 100%.
Yeah. But like, look, we got to figure this the fuck out. 9 years of waving our dicks around.
Yeah. Beige.
Yeah, that's what to be honest, that's what I would do. Like, look, we've been doing the same old story for 9 years. I've asked you to move in. I love you deeply. I feel like I want to get married to you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But this sitting on the fence type bullshit isn't working for me anymore. And life's too short.
And I feel like she's been considering his feelings
Yeah.
and playing Mrs. Nice Girl.
Yeah. No more Mrs. Nice Girl.
He needs to consider her feelings. Put your
Yeah.
foot down, babe.
Yeah, I think so. I hope that helps. If you have any updates, please tell us because we want to talk about it next week. Okay, next one. Is it a red flag if I drive 40 minutes to hook up with a guy, only for him to finish in 5 minutes from a blowy and not want to continue to give me an orgasm? I've got a crazy story for this one.
Go ahead.
This one time when I was at university, this girl drove 12 hours to come see me. And I swear to God, I finished in like 30 seconds and never spoke to her again. It was crazy.
Harry, that's so bad.
I know, but I was like fucking 20.
Listen, you're in uni. It's fine.
19.
Anything goes in uni.
Well, not that.
Oh.
Well, I think, ready?
Ready?
Ready, steady.
Ready, steady. No, I mean, I think it's just so selfish.
Yeah.
Just eat me out. At least make me come. If you come quick, that's fine. I don't mind a pre... What's the word?
Pre-cum
A pre-ejaculative...
situation?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what, yeah, I'm a round 2 champion, I think. Well, not that I've been on antidepressants because that makes me last a lifetime, which has been crazy. I feel like a demon. I'm sweating and like, wow.
And happy?
Yeah, happy. Yeah, don't care. I don't ever care in the world. No, but I think that like, yeah, round 2 is where you come to life, and I feel like if you drove 40 minutes
Again?
yeah, and then you have to drive home.
He might have been embarrassed.
But like, you need to put your foot down. Be like, what about me? Like, come on. Like, this is a 2-way street.
Is this the first time they've met?
We want to know.
Yeah, I want
Let
to
us
know.
know.
I feel like if it's the first time, it's a red flag because it's like, he's using you for the blowy.
Yeah, it's probably, well, if he's finished in 5 minutes, probably a good blowy.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you come over?
Oh my God.
Okay, but my thoughts and feelings is, okay, you gave him a blowy, whatever else. Give him 10 minutes. If you're laying there, both naked, enjoying each other, whatever else, relax, let him respawn. Let it come back to life. And then initiate it again. And initiate having sex, whatever else. Because usually, if it's late at night, if you're a dude and you've just finished, you're like, I'll pass out in 20 seconds. Like, I'll be snoring in your ear. Unless things start to heat up again.
I would practice essential massages.
Yeah.
Head massages. No, because then that might again make him fall asleep. I
Yeah.
don't know.
What about... Okay,
Give him a coffee.
yeah. I think next time he should drive to you.
Yes.
And you should be like, eat this little clam out now.
The starfish awaits you.
Yeah, just nibble.
That was me being the starfish.
I don't think starfishes make noise.
They
Sounds like a
do.
cat.
Mine does.
Is that
Mine
queefing?
does.
That's just queefing, bro.
No.
What?
Right. Quickly, do you think a guy makes a girl queef or a girl just queefs?
Well, considering our audience is pretty much females, I think it's a guy makes a girl queef.
Yes.
But if I'm talking to my boys, she's farting.
No.
No.
You filled it up with air. You're
Yeah.
making me queef.
Yeah.
You queefed me, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe you should just say to him, do you want to make me queef?
No, don't say that to a guy.
Come over and
make me
fill
queef.
me full of air. Make
Pump me up
queef.
like a tire.
Hopefully I don't burst all over you.
The final one. He doesn't clean up after he comes and expects me to do it. Red flag, right? Yeah.
We don't need to say anything else. I'm sorry. If I am giving you my body and we are having sex,
And it's a canvas.
and then you use my bed, my blanket, my floor, my toilet, my sink.
Wait, what? Where is he coming?
Anywhere.
In your toilet?
You can have sex anywhere.
Yeah, but how many times have you come in a toilet?
I've never come to the toilet, but I feel
I
like
have.
with a guy, you have a hose, you can come anywhere.
So what? He should
He needs to clear up his act.
figure it out, motherfucker.
Figure it out.
You're a grown-ass
It's
man.
disgusting.
Yeah.
All right?
Gross.
Guys' cum isn't the same as girls' cum, okay? Ours is like sweet and see-through and sticky.
Yeah.
Semen is stinky, horrible, clumpy piles of just swimmers.
What?
Get it gone.
Stinky climbers of swimmers?
Get it away from me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, they're laying there, like, and I'm like, I need to get you a towel and then cuddle you and play with your hair,
And
give
I
you some
think-
water. And be
listen,
like, I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm not high maintenance.
Yeah.
Pass me a sock. Pass me a t-shirt, a towel, a bit of tissue, kitchen roll. The world is your oyster, quite literally. I've even put it in a coffee cup before. Squatted right over it. I don't want it on my bed.
Oh, wait. You squatted on a coffee.
I didn't squirt. It was just...
You were just in the kitchen, like, I don't know where to put this.
No!
He like ran to the toilet to clean himself up, and you're like, fuck, I gotta get this out of me. Is that what happened? Holy shit.
No!
Chloe.
It was next to my bed and it was dark and I held it, went off the bed and just went, fuck, and squatted on top of the coffee cup. It was with my current partner. It wasn't just some random.
Right.
We're obviously in love and I was just like, I don't want it to go on my floor. I washed the cup out. I've got a dishwasher. I'm fine.
What was he just laying there? Like, what is she doing with this coffee
No,
cup?
he just laughs. He's like, oh, I love you.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Why you got a coffee cup in
You're
your
so
fanny?
weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Try it.
I probably won't. All right. So that was it for the red flag game. Again, if you want to submit your situations, everyone's giggling in here. It's crazy. Please go to boyfriendmaterial.imunwell.com to submit your situations. The next one is a two at the handle word association game. So now, this is a fun one, and let me know if you want to play it.
Okay.
So we're going to play a game where we go through everyone from season 1 of Two at the Handle, and we're going to take turns reading their names, and we got to think of the first word that comes into our brain.
Okay.
The first one is Nicole.
Funny. David.
Sweetheart. Sharon.
Small. I'm being honest.
He's short, but we love him.
We'll skip that one.
Okay. Matthew.
Jesus.
Oh,
Lydia.
so much fun. Wait, that wasn't one word. So much fun. I saw it
That was
recently.
3. Did you?
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Sorry. Corey.
Athlete.
He is. He's crushing it.
Marathon runner.
It's insane.
Do you see his toes?
Yeah, I did see that. Figure it out.
Madison.
Oh. Haley.
Evolved.
She has?
Massively.
Good for her.
Rhonda.
She was like fierce.
Fierce.
Yeah, she was. She's a good girl.
Yeah, really good girl.
We like her.
Lovely boobies.
Bryce.
I only see him recently, so I don't know what word to describe him as.
Harry.
Cheeky.
Oh,
Chloe.
the best ever. I've been doing 3 words. I can't count. Okay, well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. Figure out who we cut out. Anyway, it's not going to be hard. No. Okay. The next segment we're going to do is questions that you guys have submitted. So again, if you want to submit your questions for our next guest, please go to boyfriendmaterial.imunwell.com. Make sure you subscribe. Anyway, next. So the first question, and these like relationship questions, we actually give good advice. Well, you will. I'm not very good at it. I'm trying to learn.
Okay.
That's why we're here. We're learning to be boyfriend material.
Amazing.
So the first question is from Sydney. She says, how should I react if I'm traveling abroad and my BF gives me a hall pass to live a once-in-a-lifetime experience?
In terms of sex?
Yeah, that's what a hall pass is.
Oh. Oh.
I think it's a trap.
I honestly I mean, I've met guys in the past that have been like, oh yeah, I was with my girlfriend. We went and had a massage and they offered a happy ending. And my girlfriend was like, go for it. I want you to have that experience. I trust you. I love you. I personally would kick his face in.
Yeah, I think that's a trap.
Yeah.
Because I also think it depends on the partner. But I feel like in those situations, if you've done something wrong,
they can turn it against you.
They can always hold that over your head. And I feel like guys are a little bit more sassy when it comes to that stuff. I feel like, from my experience, girls are a little bit more lenient when it comes to that type of stuff. But I feel like dudes will hold it over your head. I would just be like, dude, you are the man of my fucking dreams. I love you so much. Or if you're thinking about it, or if you're asking for a hall pass, don't be with him.
I would also... What, so she's asked him for a hall pass?
No, I don't think she has, but he's
offered her one.
Yeah.
I would be asking why.
Yeah.
Why are you...
Turn it into a fight.
Giving me... Yeah. Why are you giving me a hall pass? Does that mean you've cheated? Does that mean...
Yeah. Are you projecting? Yeah. I don't know how I would feel about that. I wouldn't take it on. I feel like that's one of those things that's going to be held over your head.
Sit him down, ask him why, look him in his eyes, and another good little tip, when you're trying to see if someone's lying or not, look at their lips.
What?
And just stay silent. Because then no one likes awkward silences, so they always try and fill them.
Oh, and if they're lying...
Then they'll fill. If not, then they won't.
Right.
Because they don't need to justify.
I think also, if you're going away for... I don't know how long you're going away for, if it's a long time, and you guys aren't feeling each other and you both want to explore other opportunities, maybe be like, let's have a break and see how we feel when I come back. Like, if it's meant to be, it will be, right?
That's a nice option.
Yeah, I don't like hall passes.
No, I don't think they're not needed.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Just have an open relationship if you want to do that.
Yeah. Okay, next one from Tammy. Before me, my boyfriend only dated a certain type of woman. And let's just say I'm the complete opposite of all his former partners. I can't help but compare myself to all his exes on somewhat of a constant basis. What do I do to keep from spiraling?
I think it does sound like a her problem.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be more of like, okay, well, now you've acknowledged it. Go to therapy, ask your friends, do some like inner self-work, meditate, journal, write down what you're grateful for, what is actually the issue.
I think if he's with you for a reason. He obviously likes you.
Yeah.
I think comparing yourself, what is it? Comparison is a thief of joy. Is that what they say? I feel like comparing yourself to someone's exes, you're just walking backwards. Like, okay, everyone has different phases in their life. Everyone changes. Like, I feel like in the last year, I've changed 49 million times. And now I've also realized like my type before also doesn't necessarily work for me.
Yeah.
And isn't what I'm usually into. So
they're
I feel
an ex
like,
for a reason.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I get it. Because I've been that girl.
Really?
I'm like, she has a bigger bum than me. She's like got blonde hair. You're into blondes. I'm not a blonde. Oh my God, it means that he doesn't love me. Like, it's completely valid, like why you're asking that question, because I was exactly the same back in the day. But I think also just like, it comes from self-confidence. Like, I know who I am. How
did you navigate that with your partner?
I was just honest.
Really?
Instead of doing digs, because what I would normally do is, oh yeah, but I haven't got a big bum. Oh. And I would be a pick me, and I'd be like, but should I dye my hair blonde because I know you like blonde girls? And I would turn it into like jabs, and that just made him more unattractive to me.
Yeah,
you know,
that's tough.
So I think going to the opposite of that, which is like, okay, he's with me because I'm this and I'm that, and understanding yourself, and then just sitting down with him and saying, this is how I feel.
Yeah, I think communication is the biggest thing here.
Give him the opportunity to reassure you.
Yeah, be like, look, I don't feel validated enough because I'm comparing myself to your exes. I feel like I don't know what is going to make me feel safe and secure in this. But also, like, don't put it all the way on him as well.
No.
Understand that that's coming within you, and
yeah,
he's with you for a reason. He obviously likes you. You guys are dating. Everything is going amazing. And if that's the only thing you're picking at, then I don't think it's a big issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, I feel like that was really nice.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? It's like,
yeah. Okay, this one's from Jen. This is disgusting, but my boyfriend constantly has skid marks in his underwear. I know this from having to do his laundry constantly. How the fuck do I bring it up to him? How the fuck do I bring it up to him that his hygiene needs some work? I want to be nice, but also it's fucking gross. Chloe, what would Joel say about this? Because we know you got a leaky bum. Actually,
He loves me for me.
Yeah.
He loves me for me. He overlooks it.
What should she do?
Do you know what? My go-to is just humour, always. Break the ice, make it feel like it's less of a dig, less of a nick. Don't mention that it's a nick because he can't help the fact that he has a shitty ass.
Yeah,
Let's get the boxes and go, ha ha, look, and chuck him on his face.
Yeah, chuck it on his face.
Just chuck him.
I would just be like, hey, do you wipe your ass after you shit? Because apparently not.
I think I would just... What is that?
Yeah. Wait, are these clean? Oh, no. Apparently not. Apparently you left your lunch on here. Yeah, you just got to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Or you should shit in his undies.
Or swap role reverse. You start shitting in your undies. And then get him to do your washing and see how he likes it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chloe and Harry. I love you guys. What would you be doing if you weren't killing it on Netflix? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, I wanted to be a paramedic.
What?
Yeah. I wanted to be a doctor, a paramedic.
Really?
Yeah.
Will you go in that direction? Or?
Yeah, I remember leaving school. I failed my GCSEs because I'm dyslexic and had undiagnosed ADHD. So the teachers were just like, she is wild. And then I got into some courses and I rang up this like line that you call in the UK and you basically tell them your grades and they tell you what universities you can get into and apply for. And they were like, I said, I want to be a paramedic. What route do I need to go down? And they said, you're going to have to go back to school.
Really?
And redo your maths and English.
Wow.
And I had to get like at least a B to be able to do it.
Really?
So I just went, fuck it, I'm going to be a model.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Look at you crushing it. I think my trajectory was to take over the family business.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to university for had a double degree in business and art, and the goal was to go back home and like take over the family business. But you know, I wasn't very good at school, but I'm very good at being a dickhead on TV.
Amazing.
So there we go. Okay, last one. This one's from Chloe as well. Hey Harry and Chloe, great name. I love you both. I'm 19 and starting college in the fall. My last relationship was with a guy younger than me, and I think I want to try going out with guys older than me. The problem is I don't know how old is too old, and I don't want to be taken advantage of. I also haven't ever hooked up with someone casually, but it's something I'd like to try. That being said, I'm afraid I'll become too attached. How old is too old, and how do I hook up with guys without being attached? Love you guys.
Oh, I love that question.
Yeah.
I love it. Reminds me of me.
Well, it's from you.
It's
Chloe.
Her name's Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
I've always liked older guys. Joel is currently nearly 32.
Really?
And I'm 25. So I feel like older, younger, sometimes they can just be the same depending on the maturity levels.
Yeah, I think it's the maturity. It's not the
Yeah,
number.
it's not necessarily the age. Unless you like silver foxes, people that develop grey hair in their 30s. I don't know.
Oh, it's not me. Oh.
No.
No, there's some.
Okay.
No.
I can see some.
Oh,
What about...
What? Chloe?
Wow, I'm joking. I can't really.
How old is too old though? She's 19. I feel like if you're dating someone 35, that might be a bit old.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
19.
I feel like it's late 20s.
25?
Really?
6? 26?
I think if you're 19 dating a 30-year-old, it kind of looks bad.
Yeah, I would say like
In their 20s.
Mid 20s, 27 26 at a push.
Yeah, I just feel like also the problem is like you're young, you're
Mm-hmm.
19. Maybe there's not much that you can relate to with someone older than that with. And also
Yeah.
like you don't want to be taken advantage of. These guys have been around the game.
And there's no way of ever knowing if they are going to take advantage of you until you actually get in a relationship with them or start dating them. So what I would say is before you jump ship or sleep with someone casually, just have like a general idea of who they are.
Yeah.
You know, what morals do they have? What interests do they like doing?
Yeah.
Are they close with their family, friends?
What's
They got a
going
good
on?
network? Yeah.
I also feel like if you're going to college, that's kind of the best time to have fun and like explore
Yeah.
things and enjoy life.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like just take the pressure off yourself. Enjoy college. You might go to like a frat party, have fun. There might be an older guy there where you just like hook up with him once and then like leave it at that.
Exactly.
But I feel like don't put too much pressure on yourself to not get attached. Because if you start seeing someone more and more, No matter what, you're going to get feelings.
Yeah. And
Like, you can't help it.
and don't lean into the guilt and the shame that might come with sleeping with someone casually, because
Yeah.
I felt it and I'm sure you felt it
Every day.
every day. Every day.
So much guilt and shame.
Oh, just
Why did I
weighs you
do that?
down.
Yeah. Why did I come and cry?
I just feel like just ignore that. You're having
Yeah.
fun. You're young. As long as you use protection, you're safe about it.
Yeah, condoms always. Well, guys, that was it. Thank you for submitting your questions and your situations. Again, if you want to submit them, please go to boyfriendmaterial.imunwell.com. Also, merch is on the way. It is coming, and it is coming soon, and quick and hard and fast.
And in a coffee cup.
We might have to make the cum mug.
I'm unwell.
You
I
should
am
be.
unwell.
You should be. You should be unwell. But guys, thank you so much for listening to another amazing episode of Boyfriend Material. This is probably my favorite episode ever. If you did enjoy today's episode, please subscribe. Please leave us 5 stars. And if you want us to repost, make sure you share it on your story, because we love doing that. Chloe, it's been a pleasure. Is there anything you want to plug?
With my move to LA, I want to talk to some of you guys. I've just launched my fanfics account. So go subscribe, follow, and
Shoot her a message.
can't wait to chat to you later.
Oh, what is your Instagram if people want to follow you?
Chloe Veitch Official, and TikTok is It's Chloe Veitch. And my Snapchat is Veitchy, Veittchy.
What? Jesus Christ. You couldn't get Chloe Veitch on Snapchat?
Yeah.
You what? Why did you go to Veitch? CCC.
Oh, that's my username.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Boyfriend Material. And we will see you here the same time next week. We love you.
I love you.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Au revoir.